Don't expect a man to love you when you do these 6 things to him. Welcome to Relationship Shield, where we explore topics that strengthen your relationships and protect your heart, emotion, and connections. If this is your first time here, we are happy to have you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest insights on love and relationships. Let's talk about this topic. Don't expect a man to love you when you do these 6 things to him. Love is a special connection that needs care, patience, and understanding to grow. It depends on respect, trust, and good communication between two partners. However, certain actions can weaken this bond and stop love from growing. If you want a man to truly love and value you, there are some things you should never do. Here, we will look at 6 behaviors that can damage love and hurt your relationship. 1. Lying to him a lot. Honesty is the foundation of a strong relationship. When you lie, even about small things, it creates doubt. Over time, these lies can build up and destroy trust completely. For example, imagine telling him you were at home resting when you were actually out with friends. It might seem harmless at first, but what happens when he finds out? Trust takes a long time to build but can be broken in an instant. Without trust, love can't grow. A man needs to feel confident that you're truthful and that your actions match your words. If lying becomes a habit, it will slowly destroy his trust in you and weaken the relationship. 2. Being arrogant and rude. Arrogance and rudeness can ruin the emotional connection in a relationship. Nobody wants to feel insulted, ignored, or made to feel less important. If a man feels undervalued or disrespected, he will start to pull away emotionally. Kindness and humility are essential for building love. Simple acts of appreciation or kind words can make a man feel respected and valued. But when arrogance and rude behavior become common, they create a negative environment where love can't grow. Pay attention to how you talk and act toward your partner. Instead of speaking down to him, choose understanding and respect to strengthen your bond. 3. Disrespecting him. Respect is a must in any relationship. Using harsh words, embarrassing him in public, or ignoring his opinions can quickly damage the love you share. When a man feels disrespected, he starts to feel unimportant and undervalued. This can lead to him pulling away emotionally or feeling resentful. For example, cutting him off while he's talking, rolling your eyes during a conversation, or making fun of his goals shows a lack of respect. These actions make him feel unappreciated. Respect isn't just about what you say. It's also about how you act and even your body language. When a man feels respected, he's more likely to open up, feel safe, and return that love. 4. Not taking correction. Growth is an important part of any relationship, and feedback helps with that. If you ignore or reject your partner's suggestions, you're shutting down chances to improve. Being defensive or unwilling to change shows immaturity and a lack of responsibility. For example, if your partner mentions that something you do is causing problems, take it as a chance to think about it instead of reacting negatively. Refusing to accept correction shows him that his feelings and opinions don't matter, which can hurt him deeply. When a man feels like he isn't being heard, he may stop trying to communicate. Over time, this can create emotional distance between you. 5. Not accepting blame. Everyone makes mistakes. It's normal in any relationship. But if you constantly refuse to take responsibility for your actions and always blame your partner, it creates frustration and tension. Taking responsibility shows maturity. When you admit your mistakes and sincerely apologize, you build trust and understanding. For example, if you're late for a date and blame traffic instead of admitting you left late, it might seem small, but over time, it can cause resentment. Owning up to your actions helps your partner feel valued and respected. Refusing to do so makes him feel powerless and unappreciated. 6. Always criticizing him. Giving feedback is important, but constantly pointing out his flaws can hurt your relationship. When a man feels like he can't do anything right in your eyes, it lowers his self-confidence and makes him feel unworthy. Think about how you bring up your concerns. Instead of using harsh words, talk in a way that encourages understanding and teamwork. For example, instead of saying, "You never help around the house," try saying, "I'd really appreciate it if we could share some of the chores." How you say things makes a big difference. When a man feels valued and appreciated, he'll stay more emotionally connected to you. A story to illustrate. Let's consider Sophie and Daniel's story. Sophie and Daniel had been together for 2 years. Sophie was lively and confident, but over time, some of her actions started to strain their relationship. Sophie had a habit of telling small lies, thinking they didn't matter. But when Daniel found out she had hidden a financial mistake, his trust in her started to fade. On top of that, Sophie's arrogance made it hard for Daniel to share his feelings. Whenever he tried to talk about his concerns, she would brush him off with sarcasm. One evening, Daniel finally opened up and said, "Sophie, I feel like we're not working as a team anymore." Instead of listening, Sophie shrugged it off and said, "You're so dramatic. It's not a big deal." That response made Daniel feel ignored and disrespected. As these behaviors piled up, Daniel decided he couldn't continue the relationship. It was only after he left that Sophie realized how much her actions had hurt him. In conclusion, love takes effort from both people in the relationship. If you notice any of these 6 behaviors in your relationship, it's important to stop and think about them. You can always grow and improve if you're willing to work on yourself and care about the relationship. Love grows when there is trust, respect, and accountability. By being honest, kind, and humble, you can build a relationship where love not only survives but grows stronger. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.